How long you knew Big Stone?
For, oh Lord, 4 years this. When I started Island Vibes TV, and I think I started Island Vibes TV 2020,
Mm.
6 years.
Mm. Okay, so how you met him?
I met him. I went to an event in Jamaica. I went to an event in Jamaica, and at the time I was working with Presenter. Presenter was an up and coming artist. Actually, Presenter is the grandnephew of Ernie Smith.
Mm.
So yes, Presenter is Ernie. Because he even sent it to me to say him drop out, and I even him growing too. So he's like actually coming like his dad, his grandfather. And when I'm a presenter was telling me about Big Stone. So he was like, this guy him always, do like, he likes to do interviews with the up and coming artists. Him like to help. He's always going around, people in need. You will see him doing little interviews and stuff. So he had this event that he was going to keep downtown Kingston, and then presenter also had a song. I think I could pull it up on YouTube called something about the ghetto. It's a ghetto, something pertaining to the fact that ghetto people have to survive, because he's very passionate about that. Big Stone, very passionate about the poor, the needy, the less fortunate, anything like that. So when time you come with a song like that, he's drawn to it. And so because he know presenter, and I was working with presenter at the time, presenter introduced me to him. And then when he started to look at some of the stuff, which I didn't really have much yet, but I was beginning, he said, oh, he always tell me I was going to make it. Always say, you're going to go far. You have the voice, you have the passion. It wasn't even about the looks. It was more, even though he said that, but it was kind of more the way how he was seeing that I was working along with presenter. I was doing some posts and trying to showcase the Jamaican, talent and the Jamaican culture. So from that day, we became friends. So anything keeping or anything to do with helping, like if you go to his page, you'll see like this girl, anybody like this girl that had something wrong with her eyes, I think cancer. You'll see he do stuff for what is that thing called again, where what is it called again? The people who do like humanitarian work and collect.
Oh, philanthropic stuff.
Yes, he's big on that. Because if you see me as one of the person who worked with him on that, he would tell me about certain things happening in Jamaica. I remember my first thing he asked me to do. He was working with Bunny Wailer White. When Bunny Wailer White was missing, he did an article on that, and he had called me and asked me if I could help. Help him to find her by making a post of me reaching out and saying to people, hey, the last time she was seen was in Washington Gardens. This is the wife of Bobby Wailer. She's not well. And so I did that post, and he put it up. And so ever since, it's like when you go to his YouTube page, you'll see me on there.
Okay.
Yeah. And so with that, I think he kept calling me Special K. I also think Anthony Turner always says that too. So I think both of them.
Okay. So he's the one who give you the name Special K then?
Yeah, he did. He said the Special K. Sometimes he would laugh and say, Miss Jamaica. And I would call him Mr. Jamaica, because I always say, you always do something for Jamaica. Always. Never a doubt. No matter what. Even if it's small, he would call me and I would try to donate. Recently, even in Jamaica, I went down. I have a video about 2 years ago, and he was looking to help the people in Mountain View build a community center, and I was one of them who was a part of donating and building that community center for the kids to come off the street.
Okay. So how you remember? When you think of Big Stone, tell me in your words, how you think of him.
a person with a heart for everyone, a person who has a passion, a true passion for people. Not only just Jamaican, I think people on the whole, the youths, a person who truly believe that each one help one is the way to go in life. Because that's what when every time I attended, he said each one help one. You know, as soon as something happened, he's like the first person. He would travel all the way to Westmoreland, all the way to the last part of Jamaica to go help find somebody who either was treated badly or, you know, whatever the story is that needs attention, he's going to go there and bring it to the world. So sometimes you have to even call him a Superman if you can, a savior. A savior. Because if he can't physically do it, he's going to find a way to ask for help from everyone to say, hey, reach out to this person, they need help. So he was a savior.
So when was the last time you saw him?
I went to Jamaica in August to see Sizzla, and he didn't know I was coming. It was a surprise. If you look on his Facebook page, you'll see a video, special case surprise, Big Stone. I never said anything. So when I said, you know what, I'm not going to be in Jamaica for long because I only went for Sizzla's show. But straight from the airport, I have to go to the hospital. He was staying at a hospital somewhere in Augustown. He called it some city. There's a place for like a type of cancer research place, and that's where he was. And he didn't know I was coming, so I had a young lady call, and I was just there and just asked her, you know, when I reached Jamaica, if she could make a phone call for me at the airport. You know, she was just there waiting also to be picked up. And he didn't want to talk to the lady because he didn't know who it was. So the lady kept saying, the person said, who are you? And they don't want to say anything. So I had to finally take the phone and say, that it's me. And because he wasn't letting anybody come to see him. Okay. It was few, you know, like people who he wanted to come to see him, you know, especially what he's going through. You know, he was very picky on who's coming. And then when I went to the hospital, he was so surprised. I even brought my daughter with me. So it was the first time meeting her, and, you know, he was so happy to see me.
Yeah. So when was the last time you spoke to him and what you guys spoke about?
After that, we spoke right before the new year. Hold on, right before the new year. And give me 1 second, And so I think I did talk to him after that, and, you know, like on the phone, like when you call. But a lot of times, though, when you call, he's not the one who speak to you. And so sometimes somebody answer the phone, they say, okay, I'll tell him to call you back, because, you know, that time I think he was actually going down. Because it stopped him having prostate cancer, but I think it spread to other parts of his body, and, you know, so he was getting weak to a point where he really speaking to anybody.
Okay. All right.